Well, hello there, YouTube. It's Ro here. Thank you for visiting You Grow Ro. If this is your first time here, I hope you'll consider subscribing at the end of this video. If you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you. Today, we're getting started on our weekly vlog in just a moment. So, I was just popping into my office to check on my plants, and I just noticed my Alocasia Fryedag just gave me the most beautiful leaf. Take a look at this. She's losing this leaf, but that's to be expected. It literally only had one speck of green on it. Look at that. Right there. It just had the one. However, this is her new leaf. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh my gosh. Look at that. She's up against the light, so she's got some burning there. I gotta find somewhere else to put her, but yeah. She's not hard yet, but I am just in love with this plant. These leaves are so beautiful. I hope we get out of the 3-leaf club though. I would like to be in like the 10-leaf club if all possible. But yeah, she's doing great. My Alocasia Maharani just gave me a new leaf too. Look at that. What a stunner. My goodness, I just love these leaves. That texture gets me every time. I have some corms coming for a variegated version of this, the variegated Maharani. I think it's called Maharani Albo. Those should be showing up today, I think. Yeah, I bought them off of Etsy. We'll see. We'll see. I am 3 days away from leaving for my little mini crafty vacay with the girls, and I am not ready in the slightest. Oh my God. So all of my plants need to be watered big time. Yeah. I've got food that needs to be harvested. Tomatoes for sure. And I need to check my machines, make sure they all have plenty of water. Uh-oh. Throw that one a little too late. Loads of tomatoes down here. I kind of just want to pull this plant out before I leave. And I could leave that one, but this one, I feel like we could just let that go. She's been productive, but Mongolian, you look terrible, babes. It ain't gonna be here to keep an eye on you, so you might have to go tonight. We'll see. All right, friends, here's my harvest. These are the cherry tomato browns. These guys. I'm gonna try to save some seeds from those, and then all the rest are Mongolians, except this one, which is a curly Kaylee long. So I'm gonna save seeds and we'll have a giveaway. I don't know that there'll be any for Curly Kaylee Long, but there will be for Mongolian and Cherry Tomato Brown. I can definitely pull this Betalux. Literally got one tomato off of it. This guy. And then here's the Curly Killy Long. 2 measly tomatoes on here. Oh! Way to go, Ro. Way to go. I also want to get this celery out of here and out into some dirt because before long, the roots are gonna be too big for me to get out of this machine. So I'm gonna try to do that before I leave, move it outside. So I guess I moved that up on my list of things to do. Matter of fact, I need to start a list of things to do. Don't ask me why I waited 3 days until I had 3 days before I was leaving. I would have done it this weekend, but it was the St. Patrick's Day weekend and made plans with the ladies. You know how that goes. And then it was all about the R&R on Sunday. And then I got this situation over here. My strawberries have contracted spider mites. Boo. But look at these. Oh, they look so pretty. My petunias. And then one of my coleus plants, 2 of them contracted mealybugs. So this one's done. And ain't nothing I could do about that. It's done. I took a couple cuttings from it and those are doing all right. I only have one of those left. That's over here. So we'll see about that. This coleus is still looking amazing. And this coleus over here is looking amazing as well. But this needs to be cleaned up and I need to pull that out before I leave. Yeah. Yeah, see we got spider mites on this one as well. So it's not great, it's not great. And my pink Black Eyed Susan vine, spider mites, dag nabbit. I was this close to having some flowers and then everything went haywire. Poop. But like I said, I'm glad to still have my petunias. Those are just so magnificent. Look how big these blooms are. They're gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And I might want to go ahead and get these different parsley plants up out of here before I leave too, but that's way low on the list of things to do because these could last in here while I'm gone. Matter of fact, I'll just leave it because that way she won't have to water them. I got somebody coming to the house, take care of the fur babies, but not necessarily the plants. I'm gonna try to make sure that's all taken care of. Here's those 2 cuttings I took from that other plant. They've rooted. They're tiny, but they've rooted. I also need to do some watering in my plant cabinet. Down here I lost some stuff that I wasn't paying attention to, so I need to reseed that before I leave. And I'm check inside these bottles, see what's what. I don't know. Oh my gosh. And I gotta get my peppers in good condition before I leave because I won't be around, like I said, for 5 days. And then I have these seedlings in here. There's my onions, y'all. They're still alive. The ones I started from seed. I'm surprised. I really am. Anyways, yeah. I think everything that's in this tray can stay for another week. No problem. I don't need to pot anything up in here. But I do need to make sure it's all thoroughly watered. Happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday, March 17th, and I just wanted to pop on and say that I did do a couple things this morning in regards to the plants and everything, getting ready for leaving tomorrow. I checked on the plants that I up potted last night. They have bounced back for the most part, so that's good news. What else did I do? I set all of my AeroGarden hydroponic units to vacation mode. So that means that they will use half as much light and consequently half as much water. So hopefully nothing will dry out during the 5 days that I'll be gone. I also didn't start any seeds, but I did start my ginger this morning. Normally I would soak them in water and hydrogen peroxide for a night, but I forgot to do that last night. So this morning I just chopped it into pieces and put it in a Ziploc bag in between, sandwiched in between moist paper towel. We'll see how that goes. What else did I do? That might be it. But I got a lot done, I felt like, for, trying to get something else done before I leave for work. And then tonight I'll go home and I'll try to get a couple more things knocked off my list. And hopefully I won't lose any plants while I'm gone. Fingers crossed. All right, and then let's pull out the trusty garden journal and go to my brain dump from the other day. Want to check off a few things because I did get some stuff done. So I did pick my tomatoes. I pulled the tomato plants. I didn't do that. I did do that. I did do the living room plants. I did start my ginger. I did that this morning. I didn't do that. Nope, and no. Well, I got 4 things done now, so that's something. So then tonight, I want to definitely top off my hydroponic units, remove that dead coleus, water the rest of the plants. I'm not going to be able to move the celery outside. It's below freezing now, of course. And I could take the watermelon cuttings. That'll be easy. So I'll be able to knock off a couple more things tonight. But okay, I'm happy with my progress. All right, friends, so I'm back from my trip, but the trip took place during last week's vlog. I didn't want to record a whole lot because obviously I wanted to be present and, spend time with the ladies, but I did get a few things. So if you're interested in seeing some of the shenanigans that we were up to during the trip, keep watching.
They don't get to see you doing it.
No, I'm interviewing you.
I don't know why they're whispering.
You ready? Excuse me, ma'am. Mm-hmm. Do penguins have knees? Did you say knees? Knees. Do penguins have knees?
No.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are.
I can't get up where I would have done it too.
Everybody know this song come on.
Next project.
We've been cutting up.
That part.
So we just use that for that at our job.
So we're just warming up the wax.
Yes.
Well,
It's kind of like a double boiler system.
Yeah. Oh, what's the rope getting it? And bro, this is some gems right here.
Okay, this is where we're gonna pour the wax in. We got, what are these?
These are the wicks. That's wood
Okay,
wicks. And
wood wicks.
She had to glue it down.
Oh, she glued the wood wicks down with the glue stick, and then we had these little gems we can. Hang the sign up on the door saying don't disturb this room. When you say that I'm so into you.
I don't spill my drink on me.
I'm gonna stop when your baby had like a queen. What is all this hair right here? What is all of this?
Old people here.
Old people hair.
It's mature hair.
And wherever they get the socks, they look the same height over. They got pockets on them.
That does it, friends. That is the end of this week's blog. I had a wonderful trip with the ladies, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and share with your family and friends, and I will see you all in another video on another day. Until then, happy growing, my friends.